everybody. Mayor Dan Tolman here for another update. Sorry I missed y'all last week, but I'm sure most of you thought that was okay. But so anyways, I hope everybody's getting out, enjoying some of this great weather while we're here. Hopefully it'll last about 8 more months. It'll be perfect, but I guess that ain't gonna happen. So anyways, let's move on. So as you're all aware, this past weekend, we expanded our population by almost 2,000 people when UWRF for Fall students returned to the city for the start of the fall semester. And as always, we will roll out the Welcome Mat as we do each year. However, as you all know, it will be a very different kind of fall. The university has taken every precaution recommended by public health, and then some, to keep students, faculty, employees, and visitors safe. To read about these precautions, please visit the website on your screen. But remember, they can't do it without you, and we can't do it without you. Please continue to do what you're doing to prevent the spread of COVID-19. I am pleased that the majority of our businesses in town have taken the recommended measures to keep their patrons safe. To all of our pre-K to grade 12 students who started in-person, hybrid, or online classes, welcome back. We are part of our school district employees for making River Falls schools as safe as they can be. Families, please continue to encourage your students to follow the precautions we all know so very well. So now let's get caught up on our COVID-19 numbers. In slide 1 in Pierce County, you'll see there are 19 active cases, a decrease of 19 or half of them since last week. We're happy to see these numbers coming down. The current cumulative total is 293. The activity level remains high in Pierce County. In slide 2, you'll see that St. Croix County has 103 active cases, an increase of 18 since last week, for a cumulative total of 646 cases. St. Croix County's activity level is also high too. In slide 3, around the state, there are nearly 7,230 active cases, a decrease of 216 since last week. The total number of deaths is at 1,122. On slide 4, you'll see that we continue to meet our local and regional criteria as we move forward. The report summary of our COVID-19 community survey is now available at the website below. Here are some of the key takeaways from that. People are still very concerned about exposure to COVID-19. In general, people are reducing their activity, but are continuing to utilize local businesses in town. And I encourage everyone to keep doing that. Continue to support all of our local businesses as much as we possibly can. And the last one is the city's pandemic responses and service continuity and quality ranked very well in the survey. At a special meeting on August 8th, the council shared its feedback about virtual meeting technology. Overall, council members were pleased with how things are going and thanked the staff for their work keeping their meetings as normal as possible in these very abnormal times. We have received a lot of questions about the November general election. Please know that we have an extremely capable city clerk and staff who are working hard to ensure accessibility and safety during the election process. So now I want to share several important reminders with you going forward. Residents can register to vote or request online absentee ballots at myvote.wi.gov. If you have already requested a ballot, one will be mailed to you in mid-September. Ballots can be returned by mail or by using the locked drop boxes in the City Hall parking lot and the City Hall entry area. Ballots can also be handed to city clerk staff during normal business hours through November 2nd. And this is important. All ballots are due by 8 p.m. on Election Day, November 3rd. Absentee ballots cannot be received at voting locations. In-person absentee voting at City Hall will be available the third week in October. Look for more information about that in coming updates and on the city's website and Facebook page. As I promised in my last video, I'd like to give you an update on a number of housing development projects underway across the city. They include market rate rentals as well as affordable and senior housing. In addition, there are 54 buildable lots that are available for single-family homes in 2 different neighborhoods. These new housing units get us a little bit closer to our housing goals, though we have a long way to go before we meet the current demand. I recognize that there will be growing pains as we continue to build to accommodate students, young professionals, families, workers, retirees, and others who want to live in and be a part of this great community. The council, staff, and I do not make development decisions lightly, and there are many factors we need to consider when planning for smart growth and our community. I appreciate the trust you have placed in us to make the decisions that impact your life and our city's future development. Remember, you can stay current with all city developments and find developer contact information by visiting the web address on your screen. Well, that's about it for this week. Keep doing what you're doing to stop the spread of COVID-19. Keep washing your hands regularly, keep wearing a mask, stay 6 feet apart, and if you're not feeling well, please stay home. So that's all, and we'll see you all next week. In the meantime, if you have any questions or comments, any concerns, please don't hesitate to get a hold of me at dtoland@rfcity.org. Everybody be safe and be happy. Bye now.